The Oppo Reno is a very interesting device right from its box. It's not your standard phone packaging, and taking a look inside you find a cardboard housing with some paperwork and the SIM tool. Next up you get the phone itself, which feels premium right from being picked up. Going deeper, you will find a dedicated hard case for the phone with a slot at the top to accommodate the pivot rising camera, which we'll get into in a bit. You also get a pair of earphones, a USB-C charge cable and the VOOC 3 charging adapter with minute green accents. The green accents continue with the phone at the back, something Oppo's done to slightly raise the camera when on a surface so the cameras are protected. This is the lower tier Oppo Reno that comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 710 octa-core CPU and has 6 gigs of RAM. It also has 256 GB of storage, but there's no support for microSD expansion. Most of what I've tried out on the phone so far is quite responsive. Even using the improved in-screen fingerprint scanner is fluid and very user-friendly given its position, and faster thanks to what Oppo likes to call a compensated projection solution, which is better able to read your fingerprint. Speaking of the screen, there's a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus OLED panel on board that comes with the newer Gorilla Glass 6 protection. While this makes the phone rugged, there is no IP resistance on the Oppo Reno. But the display makes for some of the most immersive video experiences on a phone, all thanks to there being virtually no bezel. There's a very small grill for calls that is housed in the phone's pivot, whereas the speaker grill at the bottom is what you rely on for multimedia coverage. I wouldn't say the single speaker is bad, but it doesn't give you that wholesome experience a stereo speaker system would. At least it's nice to see Oppo throw in the 3.5mm headphone jack on this variant on the Reno. The longer I hold the phone, the more impressed I am with its build. First up, that pivot rising camera mechanism is just an engineering marvel. And combined with the glass build, the phone feels so smooth on the back with no camera bumps anywhere. On the back, you find a dual camera setup with Sony IMX 48MP and 5MP lenses. There is no dedicated telephoto lens here, but there are features like Oppo's Ultra Night Mode 2.0, 4K video, AI and a dedicated chroma boost mode, which we thought was quite interesting. The front camera is where the pivot really comes into full effect. It's a 16MP sensor, and the back of the pivot hinge actually houses the flash of the phone. We've tested the camera a bit so far, and you can see the results for yourself on the screen with these samples. One thing that is a big departure from your normal Android experience is Oppo's ColorOS 6. This is a software that comes with the Reno on top of Android Pie, and to us, that is definitely something you'll have to get used to. You get some Oppo-specific applications out of the box, such as Game Space to optimize gaming, but nothing on the bloatware front too much. As far as Oppo's battery hardware, we're looking at a 3765 mAh cell rechargeable using Oppo's VOOC 3, which claims to deliver 75% capacity in just 30 minutes, but there's no wireless charging support, which is a shame. So that's about it for Oppo's Reno. Pre-orders for the phone start on April 17th with sales in stores on April 22nd. At dirhams 1899, the phone makes for an interesting package, and we'll be sure to put it up against other phones in the bracket soon. Thanks for watching, and let us know what else you're excited to see about the Oppo Reno. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.